Hey everyone, I wanted to do the baby names that I love but I will never use tag. I thought it was so fun to hear everyone's names. And so I kind of have been thinking about doing it and coming up with my names that I like but I will never use. And it really sucks that you can't use the names you like sometimes. But anyway, I made my list, so I'm just gonna start and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go, I think, girl names first, just because I feel like I'm gonna have a girl. Maybe it's because I want another girl, I don't know. But anyway, so the first name that I love and will most likely not use is Elena. And the reason, okay, so a quick preface first, I really like old names, like classic, older names. I'm not a fan of like most of the newer kind of trendy names, although a lot of the older names are becoming trendy, so what can you do? But I like using family names and things like that, and I really like the name Elena, and it would be like E-L-L-E-N-A. And the reason that I'm not going to use that name is because anytime I've ever said it or brought it up to someone, they say Helena, like they ask me how to say it and I'm like, no, Elena, like with an E. And they're like, oh, I thought you said Helena. And I just know that that would always happen for that baby. So I will not be using the name Elena, but I love it. The next name that I won't be using is Lauren. I absolutely love the name Lauren. There are two reasons why I won't use this name. The first reason is because my younger sister's name is Lauren. I wouldn't spell it the same way as hers, but I feel like that would be rude to my other sister, you know, kind of like naming the baby after her, but it wouldn't be. It was just because I like the name. But anyway, I'm not going to use Lauren. And then the second reason is because my whole family, our whole name, or all of our names start with L. All of my sister's names are L, my mom's name is an L, and so I would feel bad to name that daughter an L name, and then Audrey would be the plain, you know, the misfit with an A. So I will not be using Lauren or any other L names. That kind of ties in with the next name, Lila. I love the name Lila. I think it is so cute. I can just see a little girl with the name Lila, and I think it's so cute. I won't use it for one because it's an L name. I tend to be drawn towards L names, which is bad. And the second reason is because I love the show Friday Night Lights, and so every time I would say the name Lila, I would think of Lila Garrity from Friday Night Lights. So silly, I know, but I just won't use the name Lila. I think it's so pretty though. Ugh. Okay, the next name for a girl would be the name Kate. I love the name Kate. I think it's cute when little girls go by Katie. I like all the forms, so Catherine, Kate, Katie, I like that name. The reason I won't use it is because I know a Kate in real life and she pretty much ruined it. I hate that too. I think every time I would say her name, I would think of the mean Kate, and so I just won't use it. I love that name though, and I think it is gorgeous when you see little girls named Katie. The next name is a family name for me, and it's Charlotte. This was initially, if we had another girl, when I was married, we were going to name her Charlotte. It was another family name. We really like using family names. However, I'm not married anymore. Doesn't mean I couldn't use the name, but it's kind of weird to name a daughter after someone in your ex-husband's family. And also, I know a lot of real-life Charlottes now, and YouTube Charlottes, and so I don't want to use the name Charlotte. I love the name though. The next name is Annalise. I think that Annalise is so stinking pretty. I think that is so cute for a little girl. And all these names, I can imagine what the little girl would look like, and it's just so sweet. Like a little Annalise would be so cute. The reason I will not use it is, for one, my younger sister's favorite girl name is Anna, and I feel like if I named my daughter Annalise, because she's not really near having babies, so if I named my daughter Annalise, that would kind of be rude. And then, even though her name will probably change. And then the second reason is, if I had an Audrey and an Annalise, even though those names go cute together, if I were to have another baby in the future, which I would love, I don't want to have to stick with A names, and then I don't want that odd man out to be like Audrey, Annalise, and Claire or something. So I will not be using Annalise, even though I think that's gorgeous. That is, I think those are all of the girl names. There are a few other girl names that I love, but I probably, even though I love them, I probably wouldn't name them. So names like, of course I can't think of any now, but I really like Chloe. I just won't use that. I think I saw that on Jess's channel, I think. I really like the name Estella, but that's getting really popular, Estella and Stella, and so I probably won't use that either. Anyway, the list of boy names that I like, the first one is Finn. The reason I won't use Finn is because it sounds silly with my last name. It just kind of doesn't flow. Like, I always say the name with my last name, and it just doesn't flow. Also, I don't like, I don't personally like the name Finnegan, and so the name would just be Finn, and I like names that have, like, you can shorten it, or there's like a nickname or like a change of the name, and so Finn is just Finn. So I will not be using that, even though I think that is an awesome, amazing name. The next name I love, but I won't use, is Silas. I watched the show Weeds when it first came out, and I loved the name Silas. When I was pregnant, that was the top runner for if we were having a boy. And I brought it up to my family, and everyone hated it. I know that you shouldn't base your name off what your family thinks, but it was like an overwhelming, I hate that name, for my family, even though I love it, so I probably won't use the name Silas. The next name is probably my top two hands down favorite boy names, and the top two favorite boy names of mine happen to be my relatives' names, and that sucks, but this name is Max. I love the name Max. I love when you see little boys with that name. I just think it's so fitting, whether they're a little boy, a teenager, or an adult, and I try and think of that too. I love the name Max, but unfortunately it is a close family member's name, and even though it would be nice to have a namesake, I don't like using family names unless that family member has already passed, so it would be weird to have two Maxes in the family. The other top two boy name is the name Benjamin. I love the name Benjamin so much. It's probably my top boy name, but I won't use it as of now. It's a family name. It is a close family name, and I don't know. I just don't know if I like having like the two living names. Like my relative Benjamin and my son Benjamin. I just don't know. But I love Ben. I think Ben is so sweet. Okay, the next boy name is Declan. This, if Audrey was a boy, her name would have been Declan. Though, let's see. So the movie, I think it's like Leap Year, which was a horrible movie. It was like it was bad acting. It was just one of those romantic comedies. But the lead role's name was Declan, and I believe he was Irish. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. And I just loved the name Declan. The way he said it, I just loved it. I was like, that is so neat. And then I started watching YouTube videos, and Laura and Layton's son's name is Declan. So I was like, well, I don't know her in real life. It's not a big deal. And then, so that's the name we decided on, Declan. And then, you know, Audrey was a girl, and that was kind of, you know, the name that my husband and I picked out for a boy. And I feel like it would be, I don't know, I just don't want to use a name that we kind of picked out, so I don't think I'll use the name Declan, but I do love it. The next name that I love for a boy is Parker. I love the name Parker. The only thing is my best friend's name is Parker, and I don't want him to think I'm naming my son after him. So I will not use the name Parker, but I think that's so cute. Also, it kind of doesn't go with my last name. It kind of is just one of those like, doesn't go. The last two names are boy names as well. The next one is Grayson. So I love the name Grayson. However, there are so many girls in here that have used that name, which is awesome because it's a freaking sweet name. But, and you know, I don't know those girls in real life. However, it doesn't go with my last name. And, I don't know. I don't want... I feel like that name is really popular for a reason. Like, it's an awesome name, and I haven't checked if it's like popular as far as like baby names, but I don't know. I love the name, and I love the shortening to Gray. I think that's so cute, but I just won't use it, unfortunately. And then the last name is Corbin. This was one of the top runners when I was pregnant, and I thought it was a boy. However, I've had 3 friends in real life that have named their sons Corbin, or like a variation of the spelling, and so that's just one too many. So I will not be using the name Corbin, even though I think it is so handsome. So those are my boy names. There are a ton of names that I like, I just won't use, and I'm not going to go into all of those, but those are the ones that I definitely would use, but I can't for one reason or another. I may change my mind, so one of those names may be the future name of a son or daughter, but for right now, I don't think I'll use those. Anyway, if you've done this video, I would love to see it. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen Jess and Christina, and no, Christina? I don't know if she did it. I think I'm confusing hers with the A through Z baby names that she did a while ago. And I've seen Katie's. So I would love to see yours. If you do this video, let me know. And I guess I will talk to you later. Bye!